And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against Ecuador. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. On the hill here today, Juan Marichal.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that misses. And this one is off and running. Next offering is fouled back.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Slider got him for strike 3. Brenton Doyle digs in now. Marichal measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. One out, bases empty. That's way outside, and it's 1-2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And here is Hunter Goodman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beck snags it on the run. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one hammered way back there. Adios, pelota. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Bases empty, 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps it a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch, and he just misses.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Adele makes the grab, one away. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Michael Toglia. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Dollander back to work. Fastball is outside. And now it's even up. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Joe Adele. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Not close with that one. 1-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Moniak ranging back at the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Round second, digging for third.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Line drive and foul ball. And now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Hard hit, right side. That's the inning. top half of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Farmer stands at first with 1 out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. That one's in there. Strike 1. To the right side. They take the force out, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The wind of the pitch. Lined into right. Corrals it. And there's 1 away. And now the DH, Scott Rowland. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A solo shot. It's 5-zip. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Alex Gordon. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that one pulled foul. Fly ball center field. Doyle on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. So a man aboard. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Estrada. That's out number 3. Start of the 4th, leading off Hunter Goodman. Just missed. 1-0. And it's fouled away. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1's the count. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. It's 5-1. Estrada now
you got this.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
How's it going, Hayden? How's it going, Hayden?
2 down, bases.
Where's it headed?
1 run across. Top half of inning number 4.
I think it's Haddon. There we go.
Out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Joe Adell.
The second one.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Yeah.
Fastball is outside.
You have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well. Look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That's in there.
Hit that like, Haddon. Hit that like. Subscribe. And you got MLB?
That one
ripped. You can play 1-on-1 if you like.
Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 6-1. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He hammers one out to right, and they add a run.
I have 24, but I'm not that good.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
25 is about to go on sale. Check. I think it's on sale right now for like $30 or $20. Look, it should be going on sale soon. It's like the game is already halfway done, so it should be going on sale for like 30 at least, or 20.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And look out.
I can't buy it. My parents won't let me.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So
keep playing 24 and practice on 24. 24 and this is pretty much the same with other sets of seasons, so keep practicing on 24.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. A 2-run homer. It's 9-1. Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Okay, I will.
Swings and misses.
Hit that like and subscribe, Haddon. Hit that like. Thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in and chatting. Appreciate it, man.
4 runs.
Keep practicing. Keep practicing.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back.
I did.
Thank you, Haddon. I appreciate it. Thank you.
On to their lead. It's 10-1. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the batter now, Scott Rowland. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off it.
Estrada over to second, relay to first, double play. Alex Gordon, the next to hit.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that.
Yeah, anything to help a fellow show player.
Really good execution.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Thank you.
Just missed. And that one wrapped foul.
Keep practicing.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
What other games you play?
All over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Chisholm in the box again, takes a strike. Gordon, the runner at first with 2 gone.
This is my other channel. It's kind of cringe, but Fortnite.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I don't know. I tried playing that game. I don't get into it.
Way high there. And
Whereas
the count
do the
is
Call
1
of
and
Duty
2.
version. I played this old Call of Duty game, the Cold War one with zombies. I don't know you have that one.
Base hit right center field.
See, I play old games. Sometimes it's okay to play old games.
Throw in.
So if you have MLB 24, make sure you complete the collection.
Now with 2 away.
Actually,
with my friends.
Yeah, just make sure you complete your collection.
Play.
No, if all your friends are playing Fortnite, just keep playing Fortnite.
Center field.
Just be good at one game. Like this is the game I play the most.
And he makes the catch.
I try to be the best that I can at this game. Because this is the only game that I play the most. I play other games. I'm okay with them. But this is the game I want to be the best at. So you know, you pick your game. If you love Fortnite, you keep, playing good
well,
at Fortnite.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we
you
got
pick
any
your game and then
messages
you
from
try
those
other
tuning
games
in
too.
today.
Take a break.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Fortnite,
Right,
play
Singy, we've
MLB
been
The Show.
in all the press boxes.
Like I got Madden 25,
Thanks
and
of the advice.
I got Madden 25, and I'm horrible
the
at
ice
it.
cream, we have to
I
go
cannot win the game.
Yeah,
I'm horrible at that game.
Yes. New York,
But I tried it out,
pretty
I'm
good.
like,
Yankees?
I tried out Madden.
solid.
I'm not too good at it. But MLB The Show, I've been challenging somebody
As far as
every
ballpark
week.
food, one of my favorite places is San
I'm trying to
Francisco.
challenge somebody
Garlic
else right
fries,
now.
yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
So here you try out 24
Moniak,
for Fortnite.
batting with 1 down.
You don't have the
takes a
PS
strike.
Plus? They got like different games for free. You should probably get that.
This one high in the air to left center. Adele going after
Or
it.
you don't have to keep buying games. You get the free
And
one.
there's 2 away.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for
I
me.
do.
Boog's Barbecue at
Oh,
Oriole
yeah,
Park.
play the free
I knew
games.
you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try out
Anyway, you can
Diablo
work in your
the
name,
weekend.
That's right.
I gotta work and stuff, but I'm gonna try out Diablo 4. I think it is.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
I like playing Ark. I got that one for free. Ark I play a lot, mostly because of the
Cool.
Power
That
Rangers.
one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Yeah, but I've been
down
trying
on
out different games,
strikes.
but this is the game
And
I
his
play the
11th
most.
strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
I like the strategies. If we could play one-on-one, I like playing against the
And
human
we're
because
back. And now,
I have to
C.J.
outsmart you,
Abrams.
and you gotta outsmart me.
This kid is so
So
special.
that's the beautiful thing
He's a
about
shortstop
baseball.
by trade.
You gotta outsmart
and
each other. It's like chess.
big-time power. That one to first.
The
Tosses
computer,
to the
you know, I
pitcher
don't
covering
care.
the
They're gonna
bag.
throw whatever they're
And
gonna
that's
throw.
the first out in the bottom
But a
of the
human
fifth.
like you,
Salvador
another
Perez
person,
will hit next.
another man. I don't know what you're gonna throw, so I gotta guess.
Field. Doyle has a beat on it.
Okay, you'll get on.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2.
If I can.
Goodman gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Marshall back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
I have to go. Goodbye and good job.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
All these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Marshall winds and deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses. Well, we go bottom 6. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Not even close there. Ball one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Matt Chapman hits one out. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-1. And next is the designated hitter, Scott Rowland. Out towards right center field. Moniak pulls that one down. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Puts it away for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Ryan McMahon.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. And he grounds one to the right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Estrada up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way upstairs, and a count 2-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile, 14 now. Tolia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Strike 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, that aggressiveness has been all about attacking the first pitch they see. 7 hits on the first pitch alone, and clearly they've done a great job turning those hits into runs on the board.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Booyah! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-1. And now the catcher.
Are you there?
Salvador Perez. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
And with all that success on the first
pitch,
I'm surprised they haven't made an adjustment on the mound. Clearly, they need to start mixing it up and start making better pitches to start the at-bat.
I can't see you.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So, man aboard. Juan Soto digs in now.
Watching the news right now, the weather.
Sorry if I'm being picky.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I usually have my camera on, but I was moving around tonight. I'll turn it back on in a few.
Makes the grab, one down.
I'm just checking the weather, and it's been raining all day.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
It's fine, I was just wondering.
He's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One out and a runner at second. You're the bottom of the 7th.
I'm watching the news right now because it's been raining all day.
And that's just foul.
Just wanted to know who's going to affect where I'm at.
Him up in Washington.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Up in the Northwest. That's pretty cool. You gonna go see fireworks today? That's all I was looking at the weather because it's been raining all day. I don't know if there's gonna be fireworks today.
That misses the zone.
Yep.
2-2. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Can't wait.
Back to the dugout after watching 103 go by. Not much you can do against that pitch. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Adios, pelota. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 15-1. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Halverson, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. And that one almost hit him.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 16-1. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jimmy Herget.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Nice.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alex Gordon now at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. High bounce over.
What's your record for runs?
Stringing them together.
I say 31. I think 31.
Great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That ball's carrying. Oh!
Mine is 69-0, not kidding.
Wow, 69?
Make
no
that
way.
4 homers in the inning. It's
That's crazy.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning.
If I lock in, I think I could. I think the most.
The 8th. Now here is
31. I think I'm gonna say 31 is the most because I remember seeing a 3. So I'm gonna say 31. But 69, wow. So what? So you average what, like 6 runs an inning?
It was on the easiest difficulty.
No, I mean,
that's
shit.
An automatic ball.
I scored 31. So I gotta double what you did. Wow, 69 is impressive. I'm gonna keep that in mind and make that my goal. Honestly, I'll make that my goal. I'll make that the Haddon rule. 69. Nice.
And that misses.
I play to get it over with. I just want to get it over with.
Okay, Lou.
But I think I'm gonna if I lock in, I can do it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Like I play my best when I'm losing. When I'm losing, I slow down the game. But when I'm winning, I'm just like swinging at whatever. I don't care. I want to get this game over with. But when I'm losing is when I lock in.
Hit in the air, left field. Gordon under this one. Misses the catch. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third.
Oh, man, I thought it was a guaranteed hit.
I did it with the Red Sox against the Rockies.
For an inside the park home run.
Wow.
Now it's the DH. Kyle
tell you,
Farmer. And that's in there for strike 1.
Give up the inside the park home run. I was going to tell you. What the hell was I going to tell you?
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance.
Come on, Soto.
And it hits the fence.
There we go. At least it doesn't go out.
Into second, and he's got a double.
They hit that ball really well.
The thing is, I swing a lot of the first pitches.
Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory.
But if I have a bunch of 99s, I could probably get up to
happy with an extra
When 99s, I think I've done like 31.
And there's one away. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch
was
I'm gonna
right aim for
down
69
the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Like Byron Buxton, Jorge Polanco.
Over at second, one down.
What's the other guy I have? They're like glitchy players.
Foul ball,
Salvador Perez. Those are like glitchy players. And no matter, I just swing at whatever, and they hit home runs. especially Salvador Perez. So I love those kind of players.
Swings through
those
that,
glitchy type of players. Those are my favorite type.
He's having 16 Ks now.
Because I'm a free swinger.
With the Red Sox.
So I swing at whatever.
And ball one.
So like Salvador Perez, he could swing at a pitch all the way outside and it could be a home run.
That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that
like
the
Minnesota Twins and Seattle Mariners players,
so I think
they're very glitchy, and I like that.
Right here.
Okay, I have to go, sorry.
Thank you, Haddon. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, man.
And that is that.
Hit that like, subscribe. I hope to catch you again later on, Haddon. Have a good day, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. I tip my hat to you. Appreciate you.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. There's a strike. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Juan Soto, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Got him. That's out number 2. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Marshall back to work. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gordon under it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. To the right side. In time to Bush. Rockies down to their final out. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fought off foul. This could end it. Hit it to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against Ecuador. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Right down to shoot, and that's how this game gets started. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Hunter Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Austin Gomber.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Beck hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. One down. Now Salvador Perez. That one drilled left field. Going back. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
That's out to center field. Doyle under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ryan McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Late with the swing there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. And we're back. And now the DH, Scott Rowland. The Y to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Rips one to right. Moniak makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Doyle makes a nice grab at a full sprint. On to the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Kershaw back to work. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. That's in there. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He was late there. Strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Kershaw deals. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the air, left side. Beck hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now batting the third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit left side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Buxton makes the grab, one away. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. There's a strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Goodman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that came. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And a base hit right there.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play. And that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Steps on the bag for 1.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So they're all loaded up. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Fires to the plate. The tag. And he's out. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That's to third. McMahon. Over to first. That takes care of Buxton. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
McMahon in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. just off the inside edge.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike one. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Popped up. Polanco makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's Matt Chapman out in front and foul to the left side.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
On the ground, right side to first, and that is the... All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. And the 1-0. And that's down and away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto going after it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And he's out. Estrada in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one 95 to finish him off. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Salvador Perez. Gomber back to work. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there.
Bye-bye.
So he goes yard to left. And they add on. It's 3-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Look out down there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Scott Rowland. He is struck out, and he is walked. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. And he's got a 2-run triple. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 6-0. Ryan Rollison gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Almost got him. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Second home run of the inning for him, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. And here is Matt Chapman. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. Chapman gets a piece there. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one fouled off. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Goodman in the box again, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Alex Gordon. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Now on the bump, Seth Halverson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Te quito la camisa, un pantalón, como
clearly see the ball
completa.
very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Soto gets out of the way. That's ball one. Halverson, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
la camisa,
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up foul out of play.
Oh, you have Soto already.
Grind, Huddy, let's play. 1-on-1, let's go. 1-on-1, Huddy. After this game, let's go 1-on-1.
Just a long strike.
I'm ready. Let's go 1-on-1.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Hit high in the air. There it goes.
Bam. Oh, I got my squad. Let's go, Huddy. 1-on-1. Let's go.
Home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And that one is inside ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right. On the ground. Tosses to first.
I'm going to start another stream when we go 1-on-1. Because this is game 3.
Buxton.
It's going to be the defining game, game 3. This is it, all right, game 3.
There's a swing.
This is the best out of 7 series, all right?
He makes the grab.
But game 3 is for bragging rights. You know, it's 1-1. Game 3, it's 2-1. So we're going to do game 3, Legal Latino Heat versus Huddy, coming up next. Live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3, a pivotal game 3.
The first 7 innings for these guys, they've had no answer.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here.
I'm pitching a perfect game right now. I'm pitching a perfect game.
Thrown with so much conviction.
Perfect game.
0-2 now.
I'm pitching a perfect game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And
a perfect game. Perfect game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a perfect game.
Steps to the plate. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now.
We got a perfect game. We're 5 outs away from a perfect game. Kershaw is pitching a perfect game right now.
That's a slider for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes,
I'm about to pitch my second perfect
hit.
game in a week.
That's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
I didn't even know I was pitching a perfect game.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Perfect game.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Farmer will hit next.
Is that the 99 over Kershaw?
No, this is the
the
92. This is the rookie one.
And that's in the dirt.
It's not a good pitch. It's not a good pitch.
And he takes a strike.
Imagine with the 99.
That one at 95
Oh, shit.
missed
They're
up
gonna
top.
walk him. They're
And
not
that's
gonna
ball
walk him.
3. Line drive and foul ball.
This is the game right here. This is
In
the game
danger
right
of
here.
losing the perfect game here. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush.
3 more
Makes
outs.
the grab, and that is that.
Still got a perfect game going.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Popped in the air, left field. One up, one down.
Nobody cares, man. We want the perfect game. We want the perfect
And now,
game.
Jorge Polanco.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Triple.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. Adios, pelota. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 11-0. Here's Matt Chapman. Fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
All right, here we go. Perfect game time.
Doyle pulls it down, and that's the
Here we
inning.
go. Perfect game. Perfect game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Kershaw back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never
Here we
before.
go.
I'm hella close to that Sammy Sosa one more mission.
Put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
That one not
man, I'm
close.
trying to get a perfect
It's a
game right
ball
now.
and 2 strikes.
Sammy just got to hit a bunch of home runs with Sammy.
Got
Yeah!
it. It's a strikeout.
2 more outs. 2 more outs. We got a
At the
perfect
plate,
game.
Jordan Beck.
2 more outs for the perfect game.
I mean, his pitch efficiency,
more outs for the
ability to get
perfect
ahead
game.
in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game.
Ground ball right side.
1 more out for the
Steps on
perfect
bag.
game.
And a couple of quick
1
outs.
more out, and we get a perfect
So it's their
game.
last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada.
I
And
hope
this
the
is
eye bounce.
1 out away from perfection. Just missed. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Go,
That
Soto!
should do it. And
Yeah,
history.
perfect game.
It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his
Perfect
teammates
game.
and even he felt out there on the mound closing
Wow,
this thing out.
Clayton Kershaw,
Everyone will
perfect
remember this
game.
perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Oh, wow, perfection.
Future first ballot Hoff right there. Let's run the 1v1.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to shut down the stream. This is going to be the perfect game stream. I just uploaded the... Oh, my God. What a game. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. All right. I'm going to shut down the stream, and we're going to go right onto it. I'm going to put you on the title, Huddy, all right? So, I'm going to put World Series Classic on the title. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect game. Let's do it. I'm going to run it back. Hit the like, subscribe. We're coming right back in a couple of seconds, all right? New stream. Let's go.